Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with him.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
thing. You think so? First and foremost, thank you for listening to the Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy. It's going to be me and you, Doug. 15 minutes of fame. We got to talk about it, bro. This is the thing. My buddy comes up to me, and he says this. He said, man, Chris, you have no idea what my son said to me. And naturally, Coy, everybody comes to me for questions and asking questions because of the podcast and whatnot. So I'm super curious to hear what he has to say. Son's 15, I believe, 16. And, you know, when you're a father and at that age, you know, you have a kid at that age, you know what you were 15 and 16. You know what this question is about to be about, you know. And his son comes to dad and say, Dad, you know what? Just don't worry about it. I know women. I know how to talk to it. I got it.
With your freshman.
That
15 is what? 9th or 10th grade?
Yeah.
Freshman, sophomore?
Yeah.
You know what else?
I know women. Big dog. And he tells me, he's like, Chris, I don't even, you know, I said, oh, that boy go, man. And you know, you sit back and you know, as a father, and now because I don't want to jump into the bad, but as a father, Coy, let me ask you this: how would you be feeling? Like, what do you, you know? Because okay, your brother has 2 boys. And you know, like.
So if they started saying, I mean, I got another nephew that's right around that age too.
You got a nephew right around that age. Your sister's.
I mean, I'd laugh in the inside because I know there's a big mountain to climb on that. And just think, 14 or 15, you were just in junior high a year or two ago. I remember when I first went in junior high, I was thinking, man, these girls are cute, fire, you know. And then 2 years later, you know everything about them. I don't think so. But
oh my gosh,
man, I don't have kids, but how I would handle it is just like, okay, like how I handle everything now. When people think they know something or something, they'll learn on their own. They will.
This is your son.
I get it, but
Coy,
it doesn't matter who the person is in this world. They're going to do what they're going to do, no matter what.
Coy, that's your son, though. Coy,
okay, so what do you want me to say? No, son, this is the way it is. And then when it isn't, guess what? I hate you, Dad. Don't say I told you so, Dad. I don't want to talk to you, Dad.
No, what I am saying is there has to be a way. Like there has to be a way you
could communicate
correct this situation.
See, like that's up to the type of parenting
100%,
it is.
100%.
If you guys have a good father-son relationship, you know, if you guys don't really talk much and your cultures are different, your ages are way different, it's going to be different. I've always leaned more on the side, like I said, of just they'll figure it out. If you were to come to me, I will give you the best advice I can give you. But I'm not going to volunteer anything for you.
You're not volunteering information?
Because I'm not, because it's information he's not going to hear.
Okay, Coy. But even our friends nowadays that think they know women, they don't know women.
Okay, that too.
Even married guys you talk to will let you know they still don't even know their own wife.
Yeah. Another thing that's funny is we're the single ones,
Yeah,
but
100%,
sometimes the ones in a relationship think they know what it's like out on the streets, and so it's like, no, you don't, buddy.
I know,
You're domesticated. You don't know what it's like out there.
You are a house cat,
Yeah.
okay? You don't know what it is to eat for survival, homie. Like, just stay inside, buddy.
It's
Like,
not the same.
it's dangerous.
Everybody's.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
only take advice of the people
You
that are
will
kind of in
get
the same
eaten
situation.
alive out here, buddy. I'll take you out. I think she likes me.
Yeah.
Bro, she's the bartender.
Why are
She's
your
trying
eyes
to
so
get a
wide?
good. Yeah.
Why's your eyes so wide? It's only 7 o'clock. We haven't even started this day yet. Do they always wear that?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Isn't she cold?
That I just really think, like, I guess hear me out. I guess as a parent, I guess my words of advice would be, I would say, son, you know what? It's a different world from when I was out there.
Okay.
But I know it didn't get any better. Okay.
Didn't get any easier.
It didn't get any easier. It didn't get any better. Okay. Because my buddies are telling me right now, because, you know, I'm playing it as the husband that is married, and, you know, I'm married to his mother, and I'm telling him, like, my single guy friends are telling me ain't nothing out there but hookah smoking Casamigos. Okay. And
Yeah.
she, you know, she's over. Yeah. That no. Like, you. Oh my gosh, kid. Son. You're 15. This one, the think of it like this. Everybody sprains an ankle playing basketball sooner or later. The first ankle sprain is the worst. Okay. The first heartbreak will be the worst. Okay. Okay. The worst part about it is, you know, you don't have the ushers and the
R&Bs.
the R&Bs to hold you. You don't have Craig David 7 days. You don't have Jodeci. You don't have Drew
Did they
Hill.
hold you, or did they make you feel worse?
Yeah, I mean, you can sing along with them. You don't have 112 Part 3. Okay, you don't.
But they got Marvin's room.
Yeah. You hear what he said? Cups of the rose. Maybe I should go home, huh?
Cups of the rose.
Oh my gosh, no. That you can't. You know, and all you could tell them is, like, the first heartbreak will always be the hardest. Nah. Like, trust me, my mom remembers when I told her, oh, yeah, I'm going to get married when I'm 21, have kids by 24, and I'm going to have a white picket fence at the house. Look at me now.
Times 221 and still ain't there.
Yeah, single. Boy, and, you know, I'm single and trying to hit up a girl, see if she wants to go to an African safari on Tuesday.
On a Tuesday?
I mean,
Move over. Let me get it. Where does the mom come into play right here too? I know it's father son bonding type thing.
It is.
Mom
because
wouldn't understand.
Yeah, mom's not gonna understand, and mom's gonna be like, it's like, how did you get mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then mom's chiming in, looking like, what kind of lie you about to tell this boy? What kind of lie you
There was
about to
no
tell this boy?
online.
Yeah, there was no online.
I had to go through landmines. I had to call the house and talk to her dad.
Oh God!
And hopefully younger sibling wasn't listening.
Oh my gosh! Or was it or a fax machine wasn't hooked up to the landline? God,
You couldn't just meet somewhere at a restaurant. You can't even FaceTime. We had to go to.
I remember I had a shirt and said, "What's your number?" And like we went out and I had a bunch of girls just write their number on the shirt. We didn't have cell phones.
That was the
then.
OG TikTok video right there.
Yeah.
Blow the whistle on the shirt was the OG TikTok.
Yeah, dog. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know. I was before all this, Coy. I was still making shit.
Yeah, you were.
So that's why no one could really.
Black marker and a whistle.
Dog, black mark and saying blow the whistle, and the women were really blowing the whistle on my shirt. It was wild times. Wild times.
I can't catch COVID.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, wild times. Don't worry, we were mixing Hennessy and
Hypnotic.
and hypnotic. Oh my god.
What about the Goose and Patron?
Oh my
we
god.
chasing him.
Oh my gosh, nastiest thing. I don't know, man. I think I would try to tell my son, like, look, the first heartbreak is always going to be the hardest. Come to me when you want, If you want to know why, or if you have questions or concerns, let me help you out. Rule number 1: safety never takes a holiday. Hey, you want to live my life. You don't want to live. You don't want to live. You don't want to live your uncle's life. Okay, he had a kid at 18. His life was over.
But you had me. Doesn't that mean it was good?
But I had you late. Okay, I had you late. Okay.
What was the original question for though? Like, what was he going through?
He was just like,
or was he just kind of like
he didn't know what to say to his kid? That is hard.
What did from his kid did he get heartbroken or is he?
No, because
it was just a random.
He just wanted to let him know, hey, Dad, don't even worry about that. I already know how to talk to women. I already know all about women. No, you don't, buddy. Just wait.
Mom and Dad should be laughing.
Yeah, just wait till she break your heart and you in your room singing Neo So Sick of Love song.
Anything wrong? Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm not hungry.
You got to eat something, son.
No, slide it under the door.
He kick it back. Oh my God! Hey, Dad, I remember when my nephew Reggie. I remember when he would go. Boy,
really?
He didn't want to eat. He didn't want to do nothing. Boy, oh my God! He was slamming doors.
Already skinny, losing more weight.
My uncle called me. Hey, you got to talk to him, Doc. You can't say that. Doc. That's the first heartbreak. This guy don't even. This guy think. I said, "Whoa, boy, it's gonna hurt, boy." I said, you about to feel some pain.
What are you supposed to do as a homie or whatever to your other homie if he's not? Are you supposed to take him out for a good time? Or are you supposed to what?
You just got to get his mind off things. Get him back in the gym. Y'all got to hit the gym together. You got to keep him moving. Keep him moving. Because when you slow down, you start to think.
What if he's just like, I just want to go out and get hammered?
No, you don't want to get hammered because that's gonna bring up moments. Now imagine if you out and you already see her out with another dude, and you're not even equipped to handle that.
Oh my goodness!
Like that, I be telling people all the time, like, look, let me explain something to you. Like, you can call me a different type of savage, different type of animal. You can call me whatever you want, but I'll tell you, to be honest, that once we break up, like, I'm like, damn, like, thousands of you, only one of me. It's never going to, I know my value and I know my worth, but it probably took so long of me figuring that out with, I guess, because I had so many homegirls. Like, the worst thing you could do is break up with me and say, go hang out with your other bitches.
Well, I mean, you got a lot of friends too, so it's
Oh, no,
easier.
I'm outside. Oh, dog, I'm outside.
It's
I'm
a lot
rocking.
easier. Now imagine that one person who doesn't,
Died.
who their whole world, that was their whole world. That goes to the point that we always say.
Never lose your friends over a female. Never lose your friends over a guy. Like, and I always tell the women I'm with, and Coy, you know me 100%. They already know. It will never be you for them because of the fact that if this so happens not to work out, I'm not sitting on this boat alone. I'm pulling up a yacht with the boys.
Don't make him choose.
Oh, yeah, no, don't make me choose. Because it's not going to be you. They got 30 years. They got 30 years with me. We've been together a year and a half, 2 years. They've already done 28. The math will never be mathing.
And we've had friends that have said, fuck it, I'll ditch it for the girl. And things
crash out. Crash out. Here they come. Hey, what y'all doing tonight? We? What we doing tonight? No.
We?
No. We? You speak
with
French
that
now?
Uncle Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you should never do it. Is because you wouldn't want somebody to do it to you.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
wouldn't want your friend to do
and not even that. I need my friends. Because I don't want to rely on only her for my happiness. That's crazy and nasty work. I get if I can come to her with everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I still need my boys to keep me level-headed and grounded. And if you have good friends, that's what they will do.
Sure. Do you think kids these days have that birds and bees talk as much as it was when we were kids or our parents were kids? Or is it more like,
bro,
they learn it automatically on social media and TV?
I'll tell you this. 10 years ago, I was talking with a homegirl, and she was telling me that they were doing coke in the back of the classroom already, and women and girls were giving blowjobs in the bathroom.
And this
so I can't. And this was 10 years ago in high school.
Yeah. See,
And I can't even imagine now.
That shit.
No, the craziest thing, the craziest
Ditch
thing.
day smoking weed was the
Oh my gosh, weed in the bathroom was crazy. Oh my god, somebody had a cigarette.
Damn, you got a cell phone?
Yeah, oh yeah, hey, you was a drug dealer. I had the drug dealer phone. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mom's let me have the phone.
That Nokia, the
Fresh
brick?
out before the brick. Yeah. It was a
I had the
Nokia brick with the flip.
Yeah.
The old school one. Yeah, it was do. Yeah, nah.
I've had that Nokia phone, same phone number since '99.
Yeah, my phone. This phone number I have right now. Yeah, this phone number. 99, 2000. Yeah, same phone number.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
man.
so do you think that's a problem that the kids learn it more easier and stuff these days versus having a
100%.
one-on-one with somebody that they should value
Yeah,
like their
dog.
dad?
Social media is crazy, dog. Like, there's no real conversations going on. Dog, if I could tell any guys, like, hey, dog, find you a good one that is trying to build and grow quickly and not, it's that doesn't care about the social media because it's a highlight reel. God, it really is a highlight reel. You don't know women. Let me, and this is why I tell people. You all, and this is what I would tell my friend. Dog, even friends of my age. Oh, dog, I'm good, dog. I already know how to talk to this. I say, you already know how to talk. And I will tell you guys, this is how I would preface this to a friend my age that said, hey, dog, I already know how to talk to women. You crazy. I already know. I said, you do. I said, I've been talking to women for 5 years. Every day. I've spray tan, done nails, traveled with a hair extension company. I've shot content, shot fitness. I've done everything that embodies shot models, shot model groups, and I've shot parties for alcoholic companies with alcohol reps where they have girls going out. I talk to thousands of women, and I don't know women. I don't know women. Me, myself, I don't know women. I can sit down, engage to find, and with talking to her, I can have an idea of who she wants me to be and if I'm that guy or if I want to be that guy. But do I know her? No, absolutely not. I think I can give you a guess. And my guess is probably only going to be on the range of 40 to 45% right.
Yeah. It's like AI, learning at an enormous rate that you can't keep up with.
You can't. You can't. You cannot keep up. You want to know why? Because women change from hour to minute to second.
And by age, too.
Our age, second year, it doesn't matter, dog. You do not know women. And I just feel that
it's funny because as you're getting, let's say you're not very knowledgeable of women that are the same age bracket as you. Yeah. As you get older, they're getting older, and 100%. You're still kind of done. Now you look at the younger girls, like, oh, I remember when they were that old, but they're on a different timeline as you. 100%. They're learning different things.
100%.
Acting, behaving different ways.
Can I tell you something, Dad? A guy thinking a guy in his 40s or 50s or 60s or whatever that wants to date a girl in his 20s is absolutely insane.
It's insane.
Insane. Now, there's not enough cocaine that you could put in your system to keep up with a 20-year-old.
40 and 20s not as bad as.
Here we go.
Okay, is 60-20 worse? 60-20 is worse.
It doesn't matter. You're not keeping up with that. I think guys have this. I always say, worry about the age for certain boxes you need to check off. But in reality, it's all about like-mindedness.
Old soul matters too.
What do we have in common?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get those commonalities more and more and more and more and more?
Because if she's half your age, but she's super mature and never been exposed to any of the bullshit,
or never doesn't care to be about the bullshit.
There you go. Then maybe that works.
But like I said, commonalities that link. But you over here not. Hey, dog, she's hot.
When you say I know women and I understand women, is that two totally different things?
Way two totally different things. You understand women? Great. I would love to pick your brain then, since you understand all women.
I know is more cocky and brash.
Yeah, that I know women. No, you don't, bro. No, you don't, bro. I'll put you in a situation and you'll freeze.
It's like everything in life. You think the second you think you know everything about something, something changes.
Yeah, nah, you over here trying to wing it drunk at a wedding and you gotta have a speech. Nah, bro, don't do that. Best man should never get drunk at a wedding until after his speech. Be sober, be focused, lock it in. And it's like
locked in.
Yeah, no, you got stay focused. Let me explain something to you. Even when you're talking to a woman, lock in and stay focused. She's gonna ask you wild, crazy questions that you have to remember.
I would also, if I'm your buddy, I would ask him, okay, what do you know about it? And then once he starts to give me scenarios, I would give him scenarios back. What would you do in this situation?
Ooh,
well, I don't, and then you could kind of say, see, it's not always, it's not, and you don't want to make it into a pissing dad contest. I'm the dad. You have to listen to me.
I just want you to know.
Things to look after.
Mm-hmm. Like you make sure you're able to pivot. Mm-hmm. Make sure
you need to understand why something's happening.
Yeah, understand women, understand how all of them are different and how you have to pay attention. I don't want to be
a grandpa yet, so.
Yeah, how you want to pay attention to what they're saying. I said, the only thing I can tell them, when you're talking to a girl, listen to understand, not to reply. Listen as a seeker of knowledge.
People don't get that. I didn't really understand that till probably I was in my late teens. And I took a class, and it was called something speech, where you had to it's one-on-one communication. How to learn from that, instead of just sitting there and going, just to get your point off.
I'll tell you this. Couple classes I took in high school and college that really helped me out. Public speaking, communications, and then I took a psychology class, a relationship psychology class in junior college. And damn, to this day, I wish I remembered her name, but I know she's now a department head over in, it's either, I want to say it's Pepperdine.
Okay.
In the communications department. I got to look her up too. Because mind you, it was me, Morgan, and Tay that was in her class. And it was super dope because then she came into the work that we worked at and came in, and I ran into her a couple times, and she asked about all of us, and we kind of it's crazy. I'm you know what? I'm actually gonna look her up and see, because it'd be dope to have her on the podcast to pick her brain. Yeah. Because of now wherever I'm at and where she's at, because she said she never wanted to get married, and then she got married and had a kid, and it was crazy. But anyways, that class really helped me out because of the fact that it was based on the psychology behind relationships and communication. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people will tell you what they need and what they want if you just slow down and listen to understand.
Nah, I gotta get my rocks off first.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a shooter,
don't
not
worry,
a defender. I don't defend.
Yeah.
I'm offense.
I know. That's the problem. Guys are always wanting to play offense. Every guy wants to shoot the ball. They never wanted to defend.
J.R. Smith.
Anyways, man, that was pretty cool. Let's get up out of here. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at MenDon'tKnow, Twitter at MenDon'Know1, shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'Know.com, or hop on the MenDon'Know.com website and shoot me a message. Call my guy. We are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with him.
And look at.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
thing. So?
I think